Peace and love, it's your boy MultiMahdi. Welcome to MultiMahdiTV. I just got in. YouTube, I don't want y'all to block me for playing this beat because this not my beat. Shout out to MAXRXGH at. This beat came out like 2 years ago, but I'm about to make the best album ever in the whole world this year. So, I'm just getting my brain ready because I'm about to fuck the whole world up with this album that I make. Yeah. I like this right here. Of course, I could use this beat, but this shit dope right here. I'm gonna make some shit like this, okay? Yo, this is a new album that I'm gonna make. It's gonna fuck the whole world. I feel like picking the brain. Oh. So amazing. I can't play that beat too much though. But yeah, definitely gonna have tracks like that. But peace and love. Hold on now. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. I forgot about my green smoothie. I forgot about my green smoothie. We don't do that around here. We don't do that. I got that from Dame Dash, by the way. He's a tourist. Somebody could be a tourist. Like, we don't do that around here. Shout out to Dame Dash. I did look up to Dame Dash. And then I met him. Because I was actually on the shout out to Tom Giss. I was on the Dipset mixtape that was out. I think it was like the Paint, some shit. No disrespect to them. But that was all through like Tom Giss. And I met Dane, always wanted to meet Dane. And I met Dane, and he told me some shit like, yeah, like, by that time I was knocking on all the record labels' doors. Like, I knew the head A&R from Jive. I knew, like, we was hitting every record label. And it's kind of like a book, It's kind of like a book. But not to get into the antics of it all, though. But I'm excited because, I don't know what I'm gonna call this album, but it's almost I ain't gonna talk about it too much, but it's gonna be dope, and it's gonna be visual, and it's gonna it's gonna be worth a lot of money, my nigga. I don't make music, I make art. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Some people make music, some people make art. We try to be great out this bitch. Super great. With no boundaries and no genres. But nothing wrong with focusing on one genre, because a lot of artists, such as myself, that really can make any type of music. Any type of music. So, I don't know why I'm talking about music, but I'm excited about that, though. That's the one area of my life that's going good, Stevie J, peace and love. Everything ain't perfect. Some of my houses got to get in order. And that's what we're working on, And none of us perfect beings. Still stuff that we got to work on. check my energy for the day. I ain't been on here in a minute, y'all. You know? I ain't been, if you notice, haven't been on here in a minute. You know? Y'all see the color down here. Here we go. By the way, anybody that don't agree with what I'm doing right now, it's 2026. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, you know, or if you feel like what I'm doing is like magic or against your belief system, you know, when I'm clearly talking to God, you know, so if that's against your belief system, respectfully, don't watch. By the way, I have no religion. I'm different. I'm a different type of guy. I have no religion. Right? I don't believe in the Bible. Right? And for me to cancel out the Bible, then I had to cancel out the Quran too. So I never even read the Quran because the Quran came 7 centuries after the Bible. But then, you know, I ran into something else that works for me, that makes more sense to me. I don't care about what everybody else believes, but I had to free myself from that. So, you know, so if this goes against what I'm doing, goes against your religious books, you should log off right now. Because I don't have no religion or no religious books that can control me. And I know that sounds harsh to y'all. Do I rock with the Most High God? Yeah, I rock with the Most High God. Definitely do. But just not the one that was in the Bible. The one in the Bible was killing everybody. You know? The one in the Bible was killing everybody. I'm like, I'm not the type of person that want to kill everybody. Why the guy in the Bible killing everybody? Then they tell you, don't kill nobody, but then you're killing everybody. Then sending other people to kill everybody. That ain't God. Why would your enemies give you a book that's gonna free you? They're gonna give you a book that's gonna fuck you up even more. By the time you figure your way out of that shit, you be here another 400 or 500 fucking years. Like, still on own shit. Still no reparations. Still don't know your name. Still don't know your nationality. Still don't know who you are. Publicly. We whisper about who we are, but we never take that shit like to the government. I'm just saying. So just know I'm not a average thinker. So please don't try to put me in no box. You know, and I respect everybody's religion. Because in the end of the day, you know, we all praying to the Most High God. It's only one guy. Trying to figure out who that is. You know? So let's see what's going on in the energy. By the way, I miss my haters too. How y'all been? I'm a Rain Infinite Love, peace and love. You said the monks been walking around here change on the horizon. Lovely star, peace and love. Okay. I've been working on some things with myself. So this year, I'm just gonna try to be better about who I give my attention to. That's something. Yeah, it could be deep. Working on, because energy is energy. If you don't pay attention to the energy that you don't like, that energy got to exist, as long as it ain't touching you. But the minute you feed into that energy, it's a back and forth. And that's what they want. That energy want attention. You know? So real careful about who I give my energy to. But let's get into a reading, y'all. Peace and love. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Through the cabbage patch, through the give it out, through the shopper rings. Not the shopper rings. Not the table channel. All right. I've been so many things. I'm hearing, who the fuck sang that song? I don't want to be disrespectful. Some of the songs made some backgrounds. Some of the students, other people watching. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Who sang that song? That's what I'm hearing in the membrane. I spent his life in space and time. Made some bad rhymes. Living life on stage. What the fuck is that song? Well, I'll get back to that though. But I'm hearing that song in my head though. Now I ain't gonna be able to get the song out of my head. Alright. Check my energy for the day. Cancer energy. Okay. Let's read the card. The card of success, confidence, and determination. Victory over illness, enemies, and financial problems. Goals achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline. Focus on the battle at hand. What's next? Take satisfaction in your accomplishments, all right? But guard against arrogance. Your reputation will be established. Respect is earned, right? So something about success and my reputation. 7, always deal with, I'm a 7 baby. That's Cancer energy. And that's like forward movement, right? It's talking about to keep on going, right? Tell me more. Now I'm gonna get that song out of my head. Walking away. Cancer. Walking away. Disappointed. Okay. All right. It's Cosmopolitan, peace and love. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? So I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm about to be 41 or 42. I'm about to be one of them shits. On the 7th. I got 2 days. I think I'm gonna be 42. You know what I mean? So now, right? Sometimes, right? Happy birthday, Rain Infinite Love. Happy birthday. 12:29. Yep, let's get it. So I don't know now. Rain Infinite Love. I don't know if you felt like this yet, right? I don't know. I don't know, right? So I look at my life, right? And tell me, make some noise. Make some noise if y'all see the videos that be like on TikTok and Instagram where you see the people that's alive and then they fall down into their casket. Tell me if y'all seen them videos. Make some noise if y'all see them videos online. I'm gonna sip this milkshake. So when I see them videos, right, I look at everything like a tarot card, right? So when I see them videos, when I really look at them videos, all of them deaths was unexpected, right? Death is unexpected, right? Nobody know the time, nobody know the hour, the place, what you're gonna be doing, right? But it's gonna come for everybody, right? And when you look on them reels, you see some of them was, 27, 37, 28, 47, 66, 62. Just looking at the ages, right? And then it kind of saddened me because I feel like, honestly, I used to hear these stories about how we used to be able to live to be like 500 years old, right? Now people probably gonna think I'm crazy, right? Because it's saying I'm about to Google this shit. I don't like talking out of just saying shit, but I believe there was a time that we lived longer, than what we do. But probably something was done to our DNA that we had to die like human beings, so we only live a certain amount of time. So that automatically, this ain't what y'all gotta believe. But when I see those reels show me that a lot of shit that we cared about, when it's time to go, it don't mean shit, right? Just life, the life that we live, the life that we allow other people how to treat us, the shit we have been through in life, our goals, our aspirations, right? And we all got a fate, right? But I don't believe that it's just over after that. I believe, because sometimes it pained me, getting back on point, it pained me when I look at certain areas of my life and I look at them as like, there's no way I could fix these shits. They just like, it's like a automatic, it's a fucked up story. And the only peace that I'm gonna get out of this life is walking away. We'll talk about that later though. But I do believe, because in certain areas of my life, I feel like it was like kind of fucked. You know, I'm just being honest. In certain areas, like family, in my life, in this lifetime, fucked. Fucked. You know? But then it's like, it's a twisted story because I got memories since I was a young little nigga, you know, of dope situations and meetings with family members and feeling like, you know, it was a tribe out there that loved me. Your family's supposed to be like your tribe, right? So imagine having it, but then realizing that it was like all like a fucking game, right? Or you was the game or some shit, right? But one thing you could never do is get back your family, you know? One thing you could like, my family dynamic is all fucked up. And but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I'm 41, right? I remember being 21, right? The shit that I could sit back and say this though, right? So I was dating this one. So let me tell y'all something. Before I was a certain age, before I was like, I say, I turned 25, right? I only dated women, right, that had master's degrees, that had their own house, that didn't have kids. I'm trying to tell you. That's how I was at 25, right? Little do I know that I'm on a fucking journey, you know? You know? Life is a journey, right? I'm just sharing mine with you, right? And I be like, sometimes I sit back, I probably had to write a song about it. I'm like, damn, if I was the me that I am now, it's like, it's no way that I could make the 21-year-old me go through multiple spiritual awakenings. You know, it's like you gotta go through this shit to become the other shit. So, you know, it's fucked up, but it is. That's what it's called, like surviving and living to talk about it. Right? So, I won't get too deep with it, but the first time I would have had a baby, was that the first time? Wait a minute. I want to lie. Um, the first time I literally probably would have had a baby, even though I waited late to have my first kid. I think I was like 22 or 23, right? And my girl at the time, she had a master's degree. This motherfucker had it going on. She was working on movies. It was like with Denzel. Like she was dope. Like, you know, she was already in the fields. You know, because we came from a different world. Like I came from the hood. She came from, you know. Um, but at that time, I wasn't me. it's like, it's like, you know. So there's like, when you ask the universe, sometimes you like, when you meeting different women and you like, you know, they ain't it. You're like, damn, like, am I gonna be one of them niggas? Like, I believe it's a lot of people in the world, right? But not everybody could be that one or that two. Right? So it's like, if almost like if you had a situation and you ain't play a situation right, you can't say the universe ain't give you an abundant wife or a husband or whatever it is. You just fucked it up. Or you didn't recognize it at the time because you was too young. Or you didn't have it, you didn't know who you were. Or you wasn't ready for it then, right? And when you do the research, right, that's when the realest time, right? That's the realest time where you probably gonna find your mate. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Go do the research. The realest time when you probably gonna find your mate is when, like a lot of no disrespect, like a lot of women, they gonna grow old and be lonely. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, cause it's love. So y'all got. Let me not say this wrong, right? Y'all got it's something called pair bonding, ladies. So if you don't know this, it's something called pair bonding, right? So when a woman has multiple partners, that pair bonding mechanism that works in your body, almost like if it was a car, like your shit is about to, transmission about to blow. It don't work the same no more because after you sleep with multiple people, you breaking up your body's chemistry of how to bond because you wasn't meant to like just be sleeping with a lot of people. Men and women is built differently, so it ain't y'all fault. It's really like being tricked. It's really about the older generations being tricked and going the wrong way. Because, I mean, look, man, it's getting deep, but if you look up the feminist movement around what time that was happening, and then if you look on the black level, you see how the black women got pulled into the feminist movement. Like all these shits is plots to change the future, and that's what they did. Look what they did with the feminist movement. Then they moved in like welfare and all of that type of shit, and they fucked up the whole housing structure between the man and the woman. Then you got women, that was known. I mean, look, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I don't know. I know it's fucked up now. You know? Yeah, Rand really said bloodline curses. And you know what? You know what's crazy? Y'all want to hear some real shit? No matter how hard I work to break generational curses, right? And I feel like I'm proof that you could break generational curses, right? But proof that you could break generational curses is your kids. How your kids' life go. Not in you, because you could break shit, but how your kids' life gonna go. You know? So, but in certain situations, me being a conflicted being in this world, when it come to my kids, it's been so much illegal shit that's been done to me openly, publicly. Hear the sirens? Being though where I come from, we was taught to do one thing. So it's like a trick. Cause I do know, I'm a smart young man. I'm a smarter older man. Right? Niggas be trying to set you up to make you live what you rap about. So when you crash out, you know what they all say? I told you that nigga was crazy. But they'll never say or talk about the shit that they did to drive that nigga crazy. But me on the other hand, I don't do the go to crazy shit. I'm the king of swerves. I'm a mental nigga. I'm a patient nigga. In due time, it all pan out. Cause as long as you got money and success, they gonna all fan out. In the end, born, lived, died. It was still all about the money. When you was born, now Pop's like, now I can add another dependent on the taxes. So now you fucking mommy on the mattress. 2, I don't really want to go there, you know? But see how that little conversation got deep? That got deep right there. We all, to make it a long story short, Brand Infinite Love, I went vegan, like, I did a lot of things. I worked with kids my whole life, but I couldn't be a father to my own goddamn kids. And I sit back and like, what the fuck did you do? And it all go back to, nigga, you had babies by the wrong motherfuckers. And it's not like I was young. It's like, if I was gonna have a baby, it should have been with the first girl that had my baby, but she got an abortion. It should have been with her, but no, I picked it too. Yeah, to have my kids with. That's something, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Honestly, I don't know how to fix that. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know how to fix it. Me and my son, like this, up until he's 5, they take him away. Ain't seen my son since then. He's 12 now. That's 7 years ago. It's like so much damage been done. I don't even know how it could be fixed. And then I did a reading like 3 months on my daughter. Maybe like 4 months ago. I said, show me my daughter in the future. And she wasn't there. Then the next month later, baby mama flipped on me for some new nigga and like was doing the utmost disrespectful shit. So it's like, it's like these niggas really, you have your kids with the wrong women, you'll literally be trying to avoid doing life in prison. Because they're not going to protect your kids like how you would. And like I said, who knows how the future look, but the best thing I could do in the meantime is make sure me and both my kids rich. So when I go, if anything happened to me, I'll make sure they good, but it's gonna be something different though. You know? I would much rather, be in their life every day, but unfortunately I came down, reincarnated down here into a system that don't make it. It might make sense to everybody else, but when you know shit ain't right and your soul knows shit ain't right, this system ain't for a man trying to be a father or a black man at that trying to be a father. They got Instagram, they got TikTok, they hear all the fucking stories about these evil baby mothers and the shit that they do with our kids. But ain't one rule. You got Trump doing some shit though. Trump doing some shit. He put some shit where if the baby father pay child support, then they gotta put them on their taxes. And a lot of times, that's how these low budget women, that's how they survive off taxes. They do shit like that. So, but I just know that I reincarnated back. I'm on life path number 3. So what? I've been here 3 times, or this, or other planets. I'm still kind of young too, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna stress too much about the shit that I can change, I just know I'm gonna fix them shits in my next life, My next prayer now, when I come back, since I had to go through a life with no family, when I come back, I want to, cause that shit it's kind of generational. Cause when I don't fuck with my family, right, and then I have kids, right, and then the fucking baby mothers turn to enemies. So it's like, it's all fucked up. I love my kids, but if I could go back, if I knew the world I was living in, if I was awoke, I wouldn't have brought y'all down here. I thought that was love. I thought that was love, like bringing life into the world. But it's fucked up when you bring a life into the world and the man and the woman can't even get along. The baby ain't even fucking 2 years old. Niggas already hate each other. Then you got like the younger generation of the mothers, because they mothers wasn't shit for the toxic ones. They mothers showed them how to be toxic by their behavior, and they do the same repeated shit. And you could just see it. Some people don't even, like some people have a whole family dying from diabetes, right? Like goddamn great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather, auntie, uncle, cousins, right? You're not gonna be the motherfucker eating pies and cakes and ice cream and cookies. You're gonna be the motherfucker in the gym. You're gonna be the vegan motherfucker. You're gonna be the different motherfucker. So that shit don't happen to you. But I don't see people be doing that. People doing the same shit their mother did. This is what I'm talking about. Damn, ran from the love. You switched it though. But yeah, that's what was the side note. It's like in certain areas of my life, it's like It can't be fixed. Family dynamic can't be fixed. I'm gonna leave that open to the stars, fifth house, when I come to my children. Seventh house, relationships. I mean, I learned I deal with all relationships from my relationships in the past. And I ain't talking about just relationship, I'm talking about the world. I'm talking about business too. Because relationships go further than just love and sex. You know? But yeah, we're getting deep, man. You know, it's 2026, my bad though. But I just feel like I was reincarnated in a time that's foreign to me. The shit that they try to tell me that makes sense, that shit don't make sense to me. So I guess I'm here to change it. Cause it seems like the rest of the world, they just right in the matrix and the show that's just the way it is. I'm like, nigga, this shit ain't supposed to go like this, nigga. We got one life, nigga. Shit like this for, nigga. Like, you know? Alright. Ran from the love said, very foreign I feel, right? Foreign to this place. You know? It's sad, it's lonely, but it's peaceful. You got your good and your bad. Cause you know, ran from the love, you're a 3 like me. I might do that tonight. I can always pack up my speaker, take my microphone and go party all one fucking night long in New York. Motherfuckers come up, bring me beers, drinks, shoes, puppies, money. You know? Vaginas. But right now, just honestly, it's like really being able to focus in on what you gotta do, how you gonna do it, when you gonna do it, how much it costs to do it, who gonna do it, how you gonna do it, and doing it. Waking up one day, you got 4 plans on the motherfucking wall, some big shits too. 4 plans on the wall, you got your bread, you know. Monday come, say I'm gonna get this shit done every Friday. First Friday come, knock that shit out. Before you know it, that month go by, you knocked out some major shit. It's about making the moves that you know that you've been lacking on, and just making that shit happen. Like, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you really want to be able to operate at your maximum potential, don't smoke weed, don't drink liquor. I know that shit sound ass as hell. Don't smoke weed, don't drink liquor, eat good. Make your body a temple for God to use. Don't smoke weed, don't drink liquor, eat godly food. And that'll change your energy. Go with more of the frequency of the God or the Most High God that we call on. Then you start moving like that. So this shit like frequency numbers. I'm seeing rays and shit. But yeah. So let me pull out some cards. We kind of groovy with it. Yeah. But I know that I'm about to make the best fucking album ever. Like this album that I make, with the videos included, it's gonna be the shit that can't nobody take away. That shit gonna be 20 years, 30 years down the line, they still gonna be talking about that shit. That's what I'm on. History in the making. I'm telling y'all ahead of time. I gotta get all this shit just in case, you know, get all this shit out on one album. Yeah, what's the energy, Capricorn? Rain infinite love. Seems like we locking in, rain infinite love. Oh, Pisces energy, stuck. Rain infinite love, stuck, huh? Feel like your hands tied, feel stuck. Pisces energy. Or you could be seeing things from a different perspective. Pisces energy, number 12. Why is that out here, rain infinite love? Five of Wands, see? Fighting. Conflict. Leo energy, Pisces energy. Friendship, family group, fighting. Stuck, fighting, family, 5 and 12, 17, Aquarius energy. 17, I feel like you want to walk away from a family dynamic. Feel like you're stuck in chaos and shit. I feel like 5 of Wands and stuck. Feel like it's like you stuck in chaos. 17 to break down to 8, Scorpio energy. You just want to walk away. Yeah, you want to like a new beginner. You want to walk away to something brand new. Kind of like what I did. All right? Man, like you just want to get away. I get it. But where would you go? Get away. Heartbroken, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, Aquarius with Gemini energy, communication. Not speaking and fighting. So it's like motherfuckers fighting, motherfuckers not speaking. 8 house, deal with Scorpio. That's somebody could be threatening somebody. Somebody could talk about life and death. Somebody actually could be threatening somebody. Somebody threatening somebody. It's like with the 3 of Swords. 8, somebody gonna end something with somebody. Scorpio energy. Mm. 7 of Cups, heartbroken. It's like, look, that's not good. Look at this. 5 of Wands, chaos. 12, stuck in it. 5 and 7, 17, starseed, heartbroken, and confusion. It's like don't know where to go. It's like mentally, emotionally, and somebody can actually be fighting and like stuck in this shit. Like, yeah, but you a starseed though. You a starseed though. You ain't stuck in it. You gotta make your plan. You gotta be one of the ones that I'm saying, put your list on the wall. And you know what? You notice how I stopped showing my list? Or I stopped saying my list? I ain't really telling nobody about really like what I'm gonna tell you. I'm about to make a #1 fucking album. I ain't telling you like, you know, cool. I mean, I could tell people about the music, but I'm not telling people like my future plans no more. Cause it be niggas up in the other round trying to block your shit before it even get down to you. That's just how I believe. Like niggas is on some weirdo shit. And if you quiet and niggas don't know what you moving or what you doing, they gonna think you ain't doing nothing. I'd rather make you think I ain't doing nothing. That's when I surprise your ass. So I'm just moving kind of differently. I might go from left to right in the brain. Left side, right side. You know what I mean? Gotta be able to switch it up on them, Gemini North Node. Feel me? I ain't say you crazy or nothing. Ain't nothing crazy about me. But when one way don't work, you know how to go to the other way. You be nice to a nigga and the nice shit don't work, then what's the other side to being nice? Somebody getting barked on. Parked on. Hope the guns don't get drawn and somebody gets sparked on because you hear the police in the background. Hit a nigga so hard that he sat down. Acting like he a big dog, he a cat now. Nat now was Nat Town. MultiMahdiTV will never back down. You know? Yeah. But back to you though. Look at you, man. Come on, this shit sound like that East Bayou movie. 3, 5, 7, 12. Let's do the math on that. 3, 7, 10, 10 and 5, 15, 15 and 12, 27, 9. And it's like endings. Endings. Hear the sirens? Endings. But it's all spiritual because 9 is like by Sagittarius. And Sagittarius with a little philosophy. Hit the horns, yeah. Yeah. So all this is spiritual lessons. Wow. King of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Left out in the cold. King of Wands left out in the cold. King of Wands left out in the cold. A masculine is left out in the cold. Oh, okay, that's a, oh, somebody man being left out in the cold. 9, ended. Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus energy. 45, 54. Well, the number 9 can mean something. Yeah. Celebrating. Moving forward. The King of Wands, left out on the cold, that was the ending. Now somebody's celebrating moving forward. With a group of people. What type of shit is that? Somebody fighting, felt stuck in like conflict, 17, trying to heal, heartbroken, no speaking, and emotionally confused, 3 and 7 equal 10. If this shit ever gonna work, right? Then you got the King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, dressed nice, passionate, right? Left out in the cold, right? 4 and 5. Left out in the cold, 9, ending, celebrating. Okay, celebrating. 8 of Wands. It's like somebody partying 11 with a group of people. So somebody party. I don't know. Look, I don't want to get too deep. It almost looked like not being funny. It looked like the King of Wands. It looked like the King of Wands. Somebody could have had an STD. King of Wands could be in bad health. So somebody could have had an STD because they was out. Oh, somebody heard somebody got an STD. And somebody celebrated that they kept it moving. God damn. That's somebody's story. King of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. It ain't always got to be an STD, but the King of Wands is like, you know, it's the Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody with STD. That shit got me sweating right now. But yeah, ran for the love. I don't know. But let me order my food. It's the last day of my vacation. What do I need to know? In surface. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, we good. Everything looking good. Everything looking good. 9 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Capricorn 2 is Virgo energy. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 10 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody betrayed you with somebody else. Could be from the past. It's coming back. Yeah. Somebody that juggled somebody. 9 of Pentacles. Betrayed with somebody else. Might want to go. So somebody might want to offer like to go out or something like that. Could be a Capricorn to a Virgo. Tell me more. Death. Permanent ending. The devil. Permanent ending. Jealousy with fulfillment. Death. the devil. So an ending, obsession with fulfillment. Virgo energy. Okay, yeah. What's up with this Herman energy right here? Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Overwhelmed. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Overwhelmed. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Overwhelmed. Oh! I can't even tell y'all what I just saw, y'all. It's like I can't tell y'all what I just saw in these cards. Whose life is that? Somebody about to, let me shut up. I'm not saying too much. Let me go order my food, y'all. I'll be back a little later. Peace and love. One. Infinite love, peace and love. Happy birthday. Let's get it. Chill.